As I look around the room, I can see a degree of apprehension. I'm not going to tell you how to do it, and I'm certainly not going to show you how to do it. So I'm sure that you all know how to do it, but that's a different topic. I want to tell you, Toastmasters, tonight, what qualities a good retailer needs to survive in this business environment. Most of you would know that I am a consultant. I specialise, and also a negotiator. I specialise in helping and assisting retailers match up with landlords in shopping centres in order that they can sell their goods from a shop in a good shopping centre. Now, it's not simply a matter of just walking up to Westfield or Lend-Lease or AMP and saying, I want to shop. There's certain criteria which must be met. You have to be experienced, you have to have a good product, you have to have presentation skills. The retailer has to have presentation and marketing skills. And they've got to have a degree of professionalism, otherwise Westfields or Lend-Lease or AMP don't really want you in their centre because their reputation is really at stake. It's important. So how do different retailers become to stand out from the pack? How do they become what the landlords like to think, exceptional retailers? What makes a retailer exceptional as distinct from an ordinary has-been or as-is type retailer? You all walk into shopping centres and you see the same shops in all the shopping centres. They all look the same and they're all staffed by people who are on the phone most of the time. And they don't really stand out. But I look after, in particular, one particular retailer from Queensland, or they're based in Queensland. And this particular retailer is called Kitten de Moore. Now, what is Kitten de Moore? Kitten de Moore is a ladies' wear retailer. Mainly caters for the age range 20 to 40 years of age, and it's a very chic type of product. The product is, you've probably seen Alana Hill shops, where the girls in the shops, they're very attractively dressed in bright colours. They wear fascinators in their hair, they're impeccably groomed, and they really stand out. Well, Kitten de Moore is a shop like that. But not only are the staff absolutely immaculate, attractive, they're extremely polite and helpful. The shop itself is extremely eye-catching. And due to these several reasons, it enables this particular shop to stand out from all the other retailers. Now, it's important because retailers have to pay rent. They have to generate a certain amount of income in order to pay their rent. And how are they going to generate sufficient income unless they are better or they stand out? So all those factors that I've just mentioned in terms of having a very attractive looking shop that's appealing, which invites you to come in. Once you go into the shop, you have to have a good and interesting product to sell. And the clothing that this particular shop appeals to that demographic, 20 and 40. They want to look sexy, they want to look good, they don't really care much about how much they spend, as long as they look good and feel good. And that's what this particular shop, Kitten de Moore, caters for. And it's my job to convince the landlords that they should have Kitten de Moore in their shopping centres. And how do I do that? Well, I have to make sure that I don't just get on the phone, I've got a good retailer who wants to come into your shopping centre. I physically go and meet with Westfields. I say, I have got an extremely tremendous, unique retailer who feels that they can make your shopping centre better by providing a product which is unique and special. They say, wow, tell me about it. And I then elaborate on the particular product that they sell, how good their staff is, how good their shops look, and what they will do for that shopping centre. They will stand out from the crowd. I recently put Kittendamore into Pacific Fair. Those of you who have been to Queensland all know Pacific Fair. It's one of the best shopping centres in Australia, definitely in Queensland, certainly one of the best. And they couldn't wait to get Kittendamore into their shopping centre for those particular reasons. The products are fantastic, the quality is Australian made and it's hand sewn, and probably the most important and significant factor is that they have what is called limited collections. Now, if you go into a Miller's, every person who goes into a Miller's, you can see the same outfit walking down the street. But with Kittendamore, they have each individual item in their collection numbered, right? So they might only produce 30 of a particular type skirt or dress. Each one is numbered on the hanger. 1, 2, 3. So you know that there's only 30 of those items ever going to be available in that particular shopping centre. And they have what you call a VIP fitting room. They don't just take the customer into the fitting room, they will take them to the VIP fitting room. It's special, it looks different from all the others. It looks fantastic. It's got gold trimmings, it's got seats that are very plush, it's extremely well decorated. And people, when they walk in there, they feel special. And when they feel special, they're prepared to spend more money. So their unit of sale for every transaction increases manyfold, depending on the capability of that particular retailer or retail salesperson. So I've got a retailer who has a good product, who wants to excel, who wants to stand out from the crowd, and that in fact is what makes my job easier. I take videos, I take photos of the salespeople, and I take it to show the leasing executives, and they go, wow, and they cannot, and I say, well, because you're going to get such a good shop, we're not going to pay much rent, right? Because if you want this particular shop, this is what we can afford to pay, and that's the key to it. So it's all a matter of supplying to the shopping centre something which is unique and special, and you in return get the benefits. And it's something which I'm sure that everyone here may not be aware of, that retailers have to do this, but they all try to do it to some extent. And it really makes my job a lot easier when I've got someone with an excellent product.